Of course, the holiday season can be very, very busy this time of year. There's also an increase in deaths from heart attacks.
Knowing the signs of a heart attack can mean the difference between life and death. Right now, we're joined by Dr. Christine Adams, the Chief Wellness Officer with Kaleida Health. Dr. Adams, welcome. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Before we dive into specifics, tell us typically what you see this time of year when it comes to heart health and holiday stress, things like that.
Yeah. Well, it's multifactorial. I mean, the weather is definitely a component in Buffalo. Handling snow is a component in our area. So that's something that definitely affects heart health. People don't recognize that snow removal and dealing with the cold weather in general is the equivalent sometimes to a cardiovascular workout. So being aware of that is certainly important when you're considering your risk factors for heart disease and for having a complication this time of year.
Some people may wonder what actually happens to the heart when you have cold, snow. You're thinking of your grocery list or whatever it might be, your holiday gift list. You know, what actually happens to the body?
Yeah. Well, more than one thing. And so when you're thinking about the cold, that actually causes a vasoconstriction phenomenon. So the vessels kind of get tight. So it's a little bit of like a stress test for the heart when you're in the cold. If you already have risk factors for cardiovascular disease like high cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension, your vessels aren't as resilient when it comes to that kind of extra constriction. Talking about stress is a whole nother thing, right?
Really? You don't say.
Oh, absolutely. So even people who are in the best shape will feel the physiology of stress on their body, right? When you're stressed, this is a nervous system response. Your body goes into overdrive, right? It's that fight or flight response. And those things make your heart rate go up, make your blood pressure go up, right? And if you're in this constant state of stress, you know, people say, you're getting on my nerves, my last nerve. Nerves are involved. It really is, because your body is in that response to stress. We all have it, right? From the beginning of times, we were able to respond to stress. So your body goes into that overdrive. And when you have those cardiovascular risk factors already, you already have hypertension, you have high cholesterol, you have diabetes, you have had heart disease, you put that extra stress on, extra high blood pressure, extra elevation in your heart rate, and now you're even at more risk of having an event.
Let's talk a little bit about symptoms when it comes to heart health. I know some people may not show the textbook symptoms, right? But maybe especially when it comes to heart attack versus stroke, what those may look like.
Yeah, two completely different organ systems that are affected, but same risk factors. So I work in the ER, and I tell people not everybody reads the book, right? So not everyone presents, if I'm having a heart attack, crushing pain in my chest, it feels like an elephant sitting on my chest. Sometimes it goes to the jaw, sometimes it goes to the arm, but it doesn't always have to look like that textbook. Sometimes it's just feeling short of breath, more winded. I used to be able to walk 20 feet, and now I can't walk 1 foot without catching my breath. It's very well documented in women. They usually present atypically, so not, again, that classic symptom. Sometimes it feels like heartburn or indigestion. Sometimes I'm a little nauseous. Sometimes I'm just sweaty when I do any kind of exertion. All of those things can be what we call an anginal equivalent, right? So again, not that classic, I'm having a heart attack. It is something else that could be stress or strain on your actual heart muscle.
All right, so those are some of the symptoms. What can people do in those moments of trying to relieve that stress? And I'm sure it's different for people, of course, who are on medication.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, you call 911 right away, right? You do not hesitate to activate emergency medical teams because they're going to get you to the place that you need to. People will take baby aspirin. The American Heart supports that. There's documented literature to that. But being aware, if something doesn't feel right, call 911. Don't wait, particularly in the holidays. I will be in the ER on Christmas Eve night and Christmas night, and people will be like, I just tried to wait, right? This has been building up over these course of times. Do not wait. You feel bad, something doesn't feel right, you must call 911, right? Making sure you take your medicines in this time, right? We're busy, we're hustling, buzzing, we're traveling, right? Don't forget to bring your medicines with you if you have those things. You have got to control your risk factors. Kind of indulging sometimes increases the risk of an event, so making sure everything in moderation, right?
Well, this is certainly a very important conversation to have, a life-saving one for many people out there. Dr. Adams, thank you so much for taking the time to share your insight with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having me.